Hi! Welcome to another Stormfall Initiative with myself, Steph, as I work on a webtoon-style Stormfall comic, which Stormfall was a recently closed campaign, lasted for 4.5 years. So, super excited to get started. We're just gonna pretend that, like, I didn't just, like, have lighting issues for the last 10 minutes. Awesome Young, hello, how are you doing? This music's really loud in my ears. I'm gonna turn that down a bit. In fact, you know what? I might switch out. Things here. Why did it suddenly get brighter? I can tell. We're gonna, because of the page I was looking at. There we go. Okay. I want to switch out my headphones here. Story of my life. That's so much clearer. It's so much crisper. Story of my life. I just was like, oh no, I put the headphones on, but they're not working before plugging them in. That's me. That's me in a nutshell. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Okay, let's go. All right, you got some mood lighting here today. This is like my go-to lighting currently. I just really enjoy the pinks and the purples, and it's just nice and relaxing to me. Hanging in there. Thanks for asking. How about yourself? I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. It was a weird rain day earlier, but we're getting over it. We're getting over that hump, and we're getting into great stuff here, you know? I had a client that I was really worried about there at first that I'm trying to open a brownie, I'm sorry. Who put in an order on Fiverr without consulting me, even though my profile says please message me before placing orders. Was like, I don't need to listen to that. Although here's the thing is they kind of did message me before placing the order, but then while I was responding to their message, pretty much being like, I need more information, they were like, I'll just place the order. It's fine. I can't get this brownie open. I'm going to cut it. Let's cut it. Please excuse me while I just do my own thing. This is it's called Bobo's. And it's a chocolate almond brownie oat bar. Will it taste like a brownie? It definitely tastes like an oat bar. It does not taste like a brownie. There's a little bit of chocolate there, which is pleasant, but it's not a brownie. Hey folks, it's been a while, and we're restarting a show that used to appear regularly on this channel. It's called Stories About How Bad Fire Restaurants Are. This is true. This is true. Yep. This is how my life works. Okay, let's get started. Instead of me just sitting here chewing. You know, it's not bad. It's not a bad oat bar. Not a bad oat bar indeed. Watch as Steph tries to find all of her stuff and all of her work that she's been doing. Apparently this is just like... Yeah, okay. I'm suddenly like very warm. I don't know why. I don't know why. Alright, we have a drawing one here. Okay, there we go. And then we also have to open the character turnarounds. Wherever they are. Hello! Hi! There we go. Okay. Yeah, you are. It took me a second to realize what... Wait, what am I? What's happening? Okay. Comic 2. I didn't do the tweet. I mean, I did the tweet. I just didn't... I didn't put it in chat. Well, there's a problem with Bitly. So, tweets unpostable. Or tweetless. I'm unsure how I like these two together now. I feel like it's a bit confusing. Like... You can't tell that it's two different things, you know? You can't tell it's two different panels. It just looks like they're walking into a room and there's two people standing there. At a weird angle. Okay. Yeah. Oh, man. I hate that. I hate it. I hate it that I don't like it. Alright. What can we do? What can we do? So they're walking in. I have a feeling we should keep it simple. I have a feeling... Oh. There's brownie on my desk. Okay, so I think for the background... Y'all, it's snowing here today. In case you were wondering, we have snow. I don't think it's going to accumulate to anything, but it's there. That's still really, really bopping in y'all's ears, isn't it? Okay, turn it down just a bit. Okay, I don't mind just a little bit of a separation. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We do need to go back and clean it up a bit, but I think it's okay. Now with this, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess there could be a light coming in from the ceiling. I don't remember them going down like a bunch of steps or anything. I feel like it is plausible. And it would be a nice way to put some light into the room. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There's like another modification request, but it wasn't that intense. Alright. So I want to try to get... I'm so, like, torn on this background. I think I might... Like, that I don't mind. It's not really dark enough, though, is it? I feel like it's not dark enough, and I feel like it's weird looking. Okay. Like, I remember looking at reference, but I just don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. And for some reason, it is so warm in this room right now. Is that Felix checking out Astrid? Well, I mean, they're walking together. For Roth. If it keeps this up, I'm gonna have to like turn off my I mean, I'm going to take off my black sweater, but it's such a nice little style piece. I like it, but I just not sure. Hey, Cookie Mandius, welcome. Drawing all the peeps. I know. We're trying to figure out some color things right now. I'm unsure about the color choices. I just feel like, you know, they're walking into like a supposedly pitch dark room because, oh, that's right. Emil saw nothing when he looked inside here. He saw nothing. So it's dark. It's a dark room. Huh. Okay, alright. So we might have to... So yeah, so maybe that's... He's Jon Snow, but he saw nothing and knows nothing. Oh no, Mule knows a lot. Mule's smart. No, I'm just realizing that, like, this is off. Listen. I know it's funny because Emil was placed into the situation of being like the scout so many times and did not have dark vision. So what was he actually seeing? Was Emil just a fraud? Rogues don't need dark vision, they are the dark. I mean, sure. Sure. Yeah, I play a rogue. A little bit of a special rogue, but, yeah. I enjoy playing Valkyrie, for sure. I'm not sure it's my favorite class. I guess out of the classes I've played Cleric, a Storm Cleric. I played a Storm Cleric, I played a Grave Cleric. I've played a Fighter, who was also Warlock. I have a Paladin, and I have a Rogue, who's also Warlock. And I guess that's it. Oh, wait a minute, what was Yerna? Yerna was Sorcerer. At least those are the ones I played for an extensive amount of time and not just for like a one-shot or something. Yerna was a sorcerer. Yes, a sorcerer. Yeah. Magic user? Yeah, I haven't played a wizard, but I played a sorcerer. I enjoyed the kind of the wildness of sorcery. That was always fun. My buddy played a paladin that wore Mr. McKay from South Park, even did the voice. Nice. That was Mr. McKay from South Park. Nice. I don't know too much about South Park, but that's cool. Yeah, so I would say my favorite, I don't know if I have a favorite out of all of those. I do enjoy just the simpleness of a fighter, honestly, but there are certain builds that I'm not a fan of. Like, I expressed it in the Madbird squats for Stormfall, was that I found the Psy build, the Psy Warrior build for fighter in D&D a little not very special. I'd say one interesting thing about the rogue is that they seem more altruistic. I mean, not altruistic, that's the wrong word. It plays very well into kind of just like protecting yourself, I feel. You don't have to worry about, like, I felt like even with the fighter and with the paladin, because the paladin you also have healing properties, which I guess as far as balance goes, I might lean towards paladin. I feel like they have a good balance of like magic, healing, and as well as like fighting prowess. Like they can land a good hit. They can handle some heavy, you know, like your heavy armor, blah blah blah. They can also help with magic and with healing. I feel like that's kind of a sweet spot for me, because I do like the aspects of a fighter of just being able to just go in and take hits. The one thing with a paladin is you don't have, as far as I can tell, it doesn't seem like you gain as much hit points as you do as you can with a fighter. But maybe with some extra stuff you could. Yeah, I definitely feel like with the rogue, with my rogue ones, like it's definitely more like, okay, I'm just kind of worrying about myself because there's not much I can do to help other people. Other than like checking for traps and that sort of thing. But I mean, in battle, the stuff you can do for other people is mostly like outside of battle, and that's mostly like if you want to. Maybe Warren has a different perspective on that, but that's just how I feel playing Valkyrie. Of course, Valkyrie's also not a character that's like, I'm gonna help everyone. A little more self-serving. Okay, I said I was going to come back and like fix these things, but now I'm just kind of like focused on it now. So here we go. Yeah, that's my, yeah, so I guess probably maybe Paladin would be my favorite so far that I've played. Although I do enjoy Clerics too, because they can also be, but I feel like with Clerics, it's almost a choice of like, you can either be really helpful or you can be really powerful. It doesn't feel maybe as Paladins don't seem as like you have to choose them. I don't feel that kind of like need to choose in between power or helping. And it also depends on just like the campaign that you're in, the world that you're playing in sometimes. Like, yeah. If you have other clerics or healers in your party, then you don't really need it. don't know what's wrong with me today, and then I'm just like consistently hungry. It's a shame. It's a shame and it's a sham. Okay, eat some nuts or something. Okay. Alrighty. Kiki, how was your birthday? If you're still around. How was everything? Did you have a good one? Was it at least a peaceful day in some aspects? I hate like putting the expectation that like your birthday has to be like amazing. But also like I hope it was as amazing as it could have been. Sometimes you just have crappy birthdays, you know? Being in February, like there's been plenty of times where I was sick during my birthday because of just like colds and stuff. It was good to hang out with my mom and stepdad on the Friday, then sat with my dad. They spoiled me with a really good light for painting and stuff. Oh, nice. It's awesome. I love it. Yeah, we have Tasha and Dan have a birthday this week. So that's exciting. And on Friday. Dan getting older. He grew up so fast. Why is the eraser so big? It's so just gigantuous. I could have said Dan's so old they didn't even have dirt when he was born, just ocean. Oh, oh no. Something's off about Rinwin here, and I'm just trying to fix it. But I don't understand why it's so weird. Let me take a look at Renwen here. Oh my gosh. I am like, yeah. I had someone wake me up at 6:50 this morning saying they were going to play Stardew. And then being like, oh no, we're not. I don't think Dan's in the chat, but that's what happened to me this morning. I was duped. I was duped. I get darker color? I did not. Oh. Is it that her? I don't know. There's just something so weird about Renwin's form that I'm just like, is she too tall? We have her legs, and then we have this. Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe I just have her being too tall compared to everything else. I don't know. Just so weird, just like how off I feel about her stature. It feels a little bit better once I get her head back. Let's see. Here. Let's redo her hair in a second. Okay, where are the... I feel a little bit better about that now. You got some shadows on the ground, and I think the rest of it's kind of okay. And for the most part. Let me actually try to work this a bit. Dan is so young. I don't mind some of those, but I think I want to overdo it. I think that's fine. Not sure about this. Might be a bit much, you know? Is that on the background, Stephanie? Did you really? Anybody have any Easter plans for the weekend? I have nothing, so don't feel like you need to have anything. I got no kids. I got nowhere to go. Oh, it's so nice, Cookie. Yeah, we didn't, even when I lived close to my family, Panera and a nice tea maybe, Steph? It does sound good. It does sound good, yeah. Maybe just like gaming. I never just game, you know? Just like play some video games. That'd be nice. Or maybe I'll order some of that amazing cheesecake I had from this vegan pizza place the other day. So good. Chef's kiss. Okay. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Yeah, I think it's a good first panel. I know like the tomb probably isn't like brown, but I just like the juxtaposition color-wise, I think. Now this. Now this. Yeah, so we definitely need to get rid of the light because, you know, Emil didn't see any light, so probably you shouldn't see any light back here either. Oh, cool. Cool. I'm glad I put those together. Yep. Super glad. So glad. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we'll do something as a house. I don't think my housemates have anything specific planned. I don't think so, but maybe. Alright. Oh, you know what? It might be kind of nice to have these guys blurry, a little bit blurry looking too, and not like, well, I mean, like the chalk doesn't really go for a crisp style anyways, but I like to have them a little bit blurry, like you're focusing, you're kind of looking past them, like almost like a camera shot. I could go for some of that. Sure. Alright, so we got that. We go into this. Let's get rid of this for right now. We might add that back in there, but I'm unsure if I like it. Alright. So I think I might stick with kind of like where I had it at first with like, this is ending here, and then his head's poking out there, rather than having it all together. And I think we might go a little bit blue here, maybe, with the background. Oh, sorry, guys. Instead of the brown. So I said I like that for a first shot, but then I like maybe a little bit more blue over here. Oh, whoops. How did I get on a different layer than any of this? Okay. Alright. So let's go with some, like a dark blue. Stephanie. Oh, was that an eraser? How did my eraser get like to 80? Oh, that was my fault. I did that. Whoops. Whoops. This might blend in with Felix's costume a bit more than what I'd like. But technically, it should be more yellow because his back is facing the light in the doorway. So we could try to do like a nice, very light. Take down the brush density. Oh, that's right. I don't like that. I don't like that kind of lightness. I can't do that with this. Maybe the gouache brush? I don't know. I don't know if I like changing up the brushes like that. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of it. Let me... Oh, got you. Let me... Well, first let's close out some of this stuff. I don't need that stuff open anymore. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. I was gonna open up my trusty guide that I made for different brushes on here. And try to take a look there. Okay, so currently I'm using, like I was gonna go with gouache as a secondary one. I don't know if it's quite working well with the chalk. I mean, maybe marker? The mono pen has a kind of a rough quality. Yeah. Dense watercolor has a bit of a stuff to it. I was thinking for going for this kind of like chalk look. Now the round watercolor may be okay. It's a little transparent, but I think it'll work. Maybe even a rough brush, whatever that is. Let's see here. Let me take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. I can't do anything. Oh, this is marker. Where's my marker at? Okay, there we go. There is no mono pen. Stephanie. Fill in mono pen. Is this under pens maybe? India ink? No. Is it under pens here? No. Fill in mono pen. I'm not sure what I was trying to say there. Just when I think you are super young, you pull out a Reading Rainbow. Yeah. Yep. Listen. This is very, this is trickery right here. It's all trickery. Well, I don't know what this pin is. I apparently was, high. I don't know. Fill in mono pen. I don't have anything that's even close to what this is. There's some kind of Japanese pen here. I don't know what this is. Mono pen. Okay, whatever. We're not gonna worry about it. Transparent watercolor. I said that could be okay. Dense watercolor. Now the rough wash, that was another one in the round watercolor. So we got a watercolor brushes. Round watercolor. What is wrong with me? I love that, like, I have these things tapered. Okay, oh, this is it. Is this it? Round watercolor brush. There we go. Okay, something like this could work. It still has kind of a rough quality to it. Steph's secretly 55. Look. If I could look anything close to this when I'm 55, I would be... Yeah, that's it. Yeah, okay. Like the round watercolor brush, that's good. There's the rough wash too. Might be a little bit too much. Too much. I don't know. Maybe the round watercolor brush and the rough wash is something I can use instead of gouache, because the gouache is just a bit, it's a little too clean for the chalk look, I think. To the point that I'm just like, I don't like it. Yeah, so the rough and the round on the watercolor brush could be just the ticket we need. Okay. Alright. So let's try this. Let's try maybe a rough wash for this background. Do we want blue? Although, because I think I was gonna try to do like a because he is standing near where the light is. So it's not even like that opaque, is it? I mean, I could change the opacity. Maybe this is a job for the round watercolor brush. Perhaps. We can bring the opacity down. Bring it up here. I mean, perhaps. Perhaps. I'm not sold on it. Sorry, I apparently, you know, I can listen to other music all day, but I listen to lo-fi and I'm just like, I need to hum along with this because that's been like what I've been doing since listening to lo-fi the past couple of days. Which I might try to change over because I feel like I'm loving this, but I'm also finding it's the same. It's a radio, but I feel like it's the same thing over and over. I'm trying to find ones that that say royalty free. Ones to calm your anxiety, put you in a better mood. No copyright. Maybe we should put no copyright. No. Oh, no. No copyright lo-fi. Let's see what we got. We got some the lo-fi cafe. Well, that sounds great.
Looking for royalty-free music?
Well,
Discover
after the commercial.
Get the safest.
All right, let's sit and listen to sit at the cafe here. It's a very Japanese looking cafe, just so you know, just so you can get a feel for this setting. Very Japanese. Well, it is Japanese. There's a Japanese sign above the door. There's like, you have a nice little like, fluorescent coffee mug on a saucer sitting, hung up on the front. Looks like you could order through you can either sit at a counter outside and order through the glass, or you can go inside. There's like a little counter. There's a little stand out front. Looks like it's on like a street corner in like not like a major city, but maybe like a town, a district. That's to give you a little like a little setting for where we're currently sitting and listening to this music. Does that help? Do you feel at ease? Okay. I'm not sold. That's not the record state. I'm not sold on like this. It's still very smooth. And if I go the rough wash, okay, like where it's not as smooth, you know what? I think I can change that outside the watercolor edge. There we go. I want to take that down. I don't, it's not that I don't like it. I kind of like it. But, okay. So let's try to, sorry. I'm just trying to get something to where, yeah, no, none of this is clicking with me. Okay, all right, Stephanie. What would work? I didn't like the chalk look. Maybe pastel? Maybe if I go for more of a pastel on his back? Let's try that. Let's try, or no, wait. We are in pastel. Well, we're using the chalk brush, so let's maybe try it. I think the pastel brush was a little too rough. I didn't like it. I don't like it. Maybe brush density, texture density. Can we change the texture density down? Where it's not as like weird looking. This is very, like... This is the most chalky pastel I've ever... I mean, this is, like... the most dry pastel I've ever seen in my life. Okay, this is a little bit better. Still not what I'm looking for. Maybe I just need to not... Maybe I just need to move past putting the light on his back and just move to something else. Maybe. I think I might just need to move past it and just have him in the foreground. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm getting at the end of my, like... Unless we wanted to go full crayon. Look, I'm not against it. I think crayon can be just as interesting. Yeah, okay. Alright. Yeah, I think we just need to move past it. I'm not digging anything from here that can be used. Anything too clean cut. Yeah, I'm thinking I think we're good. I think we should just try to move past this. Like how I made these apples and I didn't even put like what they are. Like what brush am I using? I don't know. I know I used a brush on each of them, a different brush, and that's not, yeah, it's not showing up now. It's fine. It's okay. This is why it takes me forever. It's like it has to be perfect. Maybe that's it. Maybe just make a lighter color on his back. Okay. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. We're just gonna start filling it in the way that I was going to. Not worry about it too much. I think that we might change the color for the background. Maybe like a bit of a green feel to it, perhaps. Chalk. What are you doing? What did I do? This is how... Did I do something wrong? Brush density. I think my brush density is too low. No, like maybe we need that kind of like, oops, sorry friends. I'm just trying to get this centered again. No, maybe we need that kind of like, I don't know. I'm so like confused on what I want right now. I'm so confused on what I want. All right, let's try the gouache brush again. And we'll try giving it maybe a blue-green kind of darkness to it. When you're trying to concentrate and a DM message, a Discord message is blowing up, and you have Discord for some reason pulled up right beside you. So you have no choice but to just sit there and stare at it. All right, let's go behind these wazoos. Okay. One less thing for me to worry about. Alright, I take it back. I don't mind the gouache with the chalk. I think I was just trying to use it the wrong way. Don't mind me just spending 20 minutes trying to decide what brush I want to use instead of gouache, and then just ending up going back to the gouache. It's fine. It's fine. I watched this YouTube comedian who now mostly works through, well, no, he does stand-up still. He kind of had to break for a while for reasoning that it kind of made me be like, oh, I'm never gonna listen to him again. But then I started listening to him, and he, like, because he came back on YouTube after, like, taking a 1.5 year hiatus, just to kind of get his life back together. Yeah, like, he just let himself slip, and, you know, he's very honest about it, very open about it. There are some things that he says I'm like, oh, that's a little rough, but for the most part, like, he's super funny. I thought that he was hilarious when I watched his stand-up performances, like, from, you know, before him being kind of caught up in something and having to take some time off. But again, he's super honest. You know, he's taking the steps that he needs to and going through therapy, and I've kind of come to terms with, like, okay, it's okay to like him still, because he's owning up to his mistake, and owning up to, like, the shit that he did wrong. Anyways, he does that a lot in his thing. He's just like, oh, look at me making a mistake. Oh. It's a lot. It's not as funny me explaining it, but I swear. I swear it's funny in some aspect. Yeah, there's that whole, like, I feel like that whole thing of, like, you know, you see people, like, mess up like that, you know, make mistakes, public figures, and there's a part of you that's like, you know, and if they, especially the ones that, like, take some time off and they go and, like, figure their stuff out, hopefully, and you don't hear from them for a while, and you haven't heard, like, anything about them since they're, like, staying out of the, you know, staying out of, like, the limelight, and then you're secretly, like, you know, maybe not so secretly, but you're just relieved just to hear when they start coming back. And also a bit trepidatious of, like, what are you going to say about, like, all this stuff that you're doing? Or all the stuff that you did, I mean. Yeah, he's been super chill. Maybe if you know of him, it's Crystalia. I just found him so funny when he was, like, doing stand-up on, he had some Netflix specials. They might not have them up anymore. I don't know. I haven't looked. But super funny. And then I forgot what exactly it was. I think he got caught. He was accused of you know, some pretty bad stuff. But he's came back. You know, he took about a 1.5 years off. Got his stuff together, it looks like. And has been back for a bit, you know? There's a part of me that's like, I believe people need to be able to make mistakes and learn. We learn from second chances. Yeah. And, like, there's a part of me that's like, you know, like, he's doing super, like, you know, he's getting back into stand-up. He's doing his YouTube channel and his Patreon are just, like, and his are just taking off. Like, you know, he has a nice little community. There's a part of me that's like, you know, hopefully, like, you're still learning and you're still, but I feel like he is. He's very candid, it seems, with, like, what he's thinking. As it's some things I'm like, oh, but I think that's with everyone. I'm sure there's some things that I say sometimes that people are like, oh, I don't really think that's the right way to say that, but, Stephanie, here's the thing. So now I can't see, like, line work. This is all well and good, but is this, what's included in this line work right here? Okay, just line work. So let's bring that up. Let's bring it all the way up. Let's bring it up farther than that, because I need to be able to see it. Yep. Let's go. Oh, wow. We have a lot of layers already. And we haven't even, like, did half the color yet. There we go. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to see what I'm doing. That will be a problem. Here's the thing. It's not like, how are they seeing this? So Emil looked into the room. It's dark, completely pitch black. He can't see. But I mean, granted, Astrid, I think, might have dark vision. Felix does not. Maybe we could have Astrid have taken, like, you know, I've taken the thing out of her antler. I was like, why does this look messier? Oh, because I put the line work in front of it. Haha, it's fine. Maybe I've taken it out of her antler and holding it to kind of, like, light up this area a bit. Oh, for sure, Baroth. I really wish that we could have experienced Astrid a bit more. Like, I love Blueberry, but I for sure wish that, yeah, we had the experience, we had the chance to experience Astrid's character more. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Alright. I can deal with that. Excuse me. I do like the coloring though. I think the coloring's turning out well. Just gotta figure out how we want to do this. Hey, Zen, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. It's been an okay day. It's been alright. Busy, but okay. Of course, it's an odd day when I'm not busy anymore. That's for sure. That's for sure. Alright, what's gonna have this end kind of being held up still by the cables, the chain. And then this part's been broken off. Grinding away at the office today. Short week though with Easter. We get Friday off, so that's cool. That's awesome. Well, congrats. It's a nice little change and pace, I'm sure. Womp womp womp. Aren't you working? I mean, I think you're working, but it just seems like I'm not making that big of an impact with this color. Okay, well now you're very bright. I don't know, I didn't really change that much, but okay. Womp womp. swear, y'all. I swear, I am continuously hungry today. I'm just now like, I could really go for a snack. Apparently, like, I don't think, even though, like, that dish that I ate for lunch, like, it's, like, dairy-free, gluten-free mac and cheese. There's, like, 3 chicken nuggets in there. Broccoli, cauliflower, and mushrooms. It should be filling. It should be, like, good, but I think I'm underestimating or overestimating its, like, fullness value because, I feel like I get this way a lot after eating that meal. Which probably means I should probably pair it with something if I'm going to continue eating it. 3 nugs? Yes, 3 nugs. Probably need to pair it with something. Well, I figured with, like, you know, you have, like, the fiber from, like, you know, the broccoli. You have mushrooms in there, too, which have a little bit of protein in them. And then, like, the mac and cheese, I think, has, like, some protein in it because it can have, like, the gluten and the dairy. So they have to throw other stuff in there. Eat more veggies. Oh, my God. What? There's so much in there. Like, I put a whole serving of broccoli and a whole serving of cauliflower in there. Jesus. What more do you want from me? Alright, I guess it definitely wouldn't be darker on that side. It'd be lighter, actually. Did I ever add shadows? I don't think I added shadows to the one before. Oh, Stephanie, you and your ADHD brain. You can't concentrate. Okay, let's just add something here. Just add another layer. It's fine. It's fine. Just add this. Pen's a bit big. Still. I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, it definitely, if I'm hungry at that moment, it fills me up. I mean, I don't feel hungry right after I eat it. It's only like after a half hour, I start feeling hungry again. I feel like it's something that I run into with that meal quite a bit, so I probably just need to pad it with something. Maybe more, maybe another nugget, maybe just add something else to it, like some nut, you know, like to eat along with it, like nuts or something. Not just depend on that. Okay. Alright, so we got their silhouettes in there. I do like this coloring on this though. This is nice. This is nice. Like now I'm sitting here and I'm just like, ugh, I get hungry. A cheat hidden, some chip. Well, if it's that fast, then yeah, maybe you need something more. Just break up and eat some smaller mini meals along the way. Yeah, nuts and such in between sounds great. Just for full transparency, you aren't doing speed or coke, right? No, I'm not. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Like, just because of my acid reflux, like, I can't eat, like, larger meals or else I start getting, like, it bothers me. So, I usually end up having to, like, break up my meals anyways. But yeah, I think I just need to add something else to that meal and then maybe just to deal with the fact that if I'm going to eat that specific meal that I'm going to feel hungry a couple of hours later. Which is fine. I don't mind. It's just a weird phenomenon that sometimes frustrates me. I'm just like, why can't I just be full? Alright. I'm just gonna outline this just so I can get this pencil line work off here. We have to redo this a bit, but I just want to get something in here so I'm not like... Yeah, I think we can turn the pencil line work or take that back into the picture now. Yeah. Okay. All right. Speaking. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Barath, have a good lurk. I'm gonna take a quick break. Give me like probably like 10 minutes and I will BRB friendos. See you soon. Hey, I'm back. It's me. I need some water. And some chapstick. 10 points if you know that reference. Thank you, Zen. I know my screen isn't up yet. I was applying chapstick and drinking water. Getting a drink of coffee. Yeah, 20 points if you know where chapstick. What's in my hand? Chapstick. All right, friends. All right, so let's refine this a bit, shall we? You think, Stephanie? You think that might be a good idea? All right, floor's pretty good. And welcome, viewers. So we have a couple new viewers here. Welcome. We're glad to have you. I am working on this comic very slowly but surely. It's a slow process for me. Oh my gosh, have any of you ever watched Old Enough on Netflix? It's a Japanese show that has a different title, of course. But it is adorable. Absolutely adorable. Oh, Zen, this is only my second. This is only my second. I'm hoping that once cause right now, okay, I'm only really working on this during this time, and I know that like during Mad Art this past like on Friday, I worked on it as well. I'm hoping that eventually once I start getting like caught up with other Mad Bird stuff that like I can start working on it throughout the week. Right now it's been a bit impossible just because of other stuff I'm having to do, or I want to do, but Not that I'm like being forced to do things, but like, you know, that I'm doing for Mad Bird. So it's been a bit difficult to like sit down outside of stream time to like work on it. Hopefully, I'm hoping at some point I can get to a place where I can do that. And because right now it's very slow going, just working on it during the stream. Yeah. Yeah. So this is only the second one. Hoping to get a little bit better as I go along, and I'm still just kind of setting pacing, you know, it's a little involved. It's a little involved. I meet with Dan to go over like story details, which that doesn't really affect like how fast I'm doing them, but it's all good. I'm excited about what I do have. It just it's definitely taking a bit more time than what I would like, but here we are. Oh, it's Dan. It's Dan's channel. Dan owns the channel. I just help with a lot of stuff. It's a group effort. Keeping things going, keep getting the artwork done. Oh, Stephanie. Yeah, so. Monks are a marital class. Yeah, I got this since you guys were good friends. Obviously, just wasn't sure if it was a team type channel, but the beginning or what. No, Dan definitely started in the beginning. Still his channel. He just I'm I guess what you would consider part of the senior team. So part of the board. Monks are a marital class. I mean, are they not? Alright, so this angel is crossing swords. Oh, I got some non-gluten chips, salsa chips, and some avocado dip. Guacamole. That's it. When I was on break. So feeling a little bit less hungry. Well, see, okay, so I can get just corn chips, but I also try to stay away from corn then because of other problems that I have. So yeah. I usually go for the gluten-free because corn chips, and then I have to watch out. Nothing is a good world because like I also try to stay away from rice. And these aren't like I want to lose weight issues. These are dietary issues. So. Yep. Basically, pretty much anything I eat, other than like some, like most fruits and vegetables, is a sacrifice. I'm losing either way. It's just which is less of an issue to lose with. Which causes me less problems. Sib has a fussy tummy. Yep. Yep. Very beefy skeleton arm. It's a little too dark for there. A wee bit too dark. I don't know. That just kind of fell apart there, didn't it? It's fine. Bring down the density a bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to do like maybe like a darker opaque layer here. Maybe in a blue, actually. We need, let's see here, we need some density of paint here. Okay, I think that gives a nice, like, just lighting it up and not just, you might want to get a darker shadow under here, probably. And balance that out. Sure. Okay, yeah. All right, and with the kids, I do love the colors of that panel though, and the one above it. Okay. Alrighty. Now I do think that I want to maybe try to do some very let's see here. Do we need to bring up texture density? Yes. Make these very plain. Don't put a lot of extra stuff on them, and then maybe like blur them a bit. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Alright, she's pretty much good to go, I think. And then I want her to be holding the torch. Aw. Oh, it is almost. We have like 40 minutes to go. That's it. Where time does fly, I tell you. Okay. Whew. We got 2 panels done. It's fine. It's fine. They're a little bit more intricate panels than usual, so I'm not too worried. Oops. Hey, Sword Thief. How you doing? How's your excuse me, how's your Monday going so far? I love okay, Stephanie. I love how I put like the actual like part that lights a flame down halfway. It's like that's fine. We can put it here, right? It's okay. Yeah, Stephanie, this is supposed to be up here at the top. Just got home a little bit ago, so I guess better? Nice. I'm glad to hear it. We're just slowly working our way through. So, make it a little bit more orange. Actually, it's on a separate layer too, just in case. home from work. It is very important info. I assumed. Which sometimes you know what some assuming does. Alright, so maybe we want to see if we can add like a little bit of a light around this. What did we do the last one? It was the gouache brush. Can I? That's out, doesn't it? Let's try to do maybe like a light, glow around the torch maybe instead of just like, there we go. Oh, right, I was gonna try and, maybe blur them a bit, right? Let's save it. Oh no, I know Photoshop has a really easy way to blur. I'm not sure I've ever tried to blur anything in Clip Studio Paint. Oh. Oh. Excuse me. Pardon me? Pardon me, sir. Alright, let's see what some of these might have a smudge or blur tool on them. Okay, airbrush. Ah, blur. I'm sure. I think I'm fine with it how it is. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. It's fine. Okay, yeah, I was like, who is this? It's Felix and Astrid. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sorthy. She just had a 30-minute break. She doesn't need any more. Sendblade? Thank you for the reminder. I will save right now. Okay, alright. Sorry, I just got a little fixated there. Alright, so for Astrid, we have this and Alright, so I can do a background. I'm gonna do that later. I think I'm gonna do that later. We'll do this first. not sure if I've been putting the ears on Astrid that she has. I mean, I know back in comic 1 I did. Astrid has her fawn ears. Yes. Well, kind of. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Alright, so I don't think I've done it in this one. Yeah. No ears. No ears. Just hit me. Alright, this is gouache. We need some of that, and... Why are you transparent? Okay. Right back. Okay, Sword Thief. We will await your return. So Stormfall was the first campaign you played on the channel stuff? That is correct. That's the correct. Stormfall was not only the first campaign I played on the channel, but also my first campaign ever. Sound like it was for a few people, perhaps. Yeah, I guess so. I think maybe it was Mariah's first campaign. Trying to think. Maybe Melissa's? Hey, Demon God Linden. Hello, how are you doing? You know what? I feel like there was another panel here that's since disappeared. Did I turn one off? Oh, there's quite a few panels here that I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Cool beans. I was so confused. I started thinking about it and I was like, I feel like we've jumped a bit. Okay, she has longer hair than us. Her hair's pretty long. Doing pretty good. I'm reading more on Blue Rose Age RPG. Nice, more work. Oh yeah, more work for sure. For sure. Well, I'm glad that I noticed it, or else I would have just thinking about it. And I was like, seem right. Well, I hope you can find someone to play that, Lyndon. I know you've been looking. Move this over here so I'm not looking over here all the time. Hey, so that's exciting. Welcome back, Swarthy. Glad to have you here. And her antlers. Oh, her, did I put that on her eye too? I'm just forgetting all kinds of things. I don't think that I put her, I didn't put her crown on her. Her, little, her wreath. Her flowers. Adds a nice splash of color to her outfit. A lot of Astrid and Felix together. Alright, come on there. 15 minutes, y'all. Hey, Bear. It's a pretty good day. That's fine. Got it. The best followers are here. Oh my gosh, I can imagine, Bear. Yeah. Hey, Glorious Victory, welcome. Oh no, I think he's talking about my headphones because I ordered them, not really realizing that they're on ear instead of over ear. So I was saying that they're actually doing a little bit better today. So I don't know, maybe I adjusted them correctly. Maybe I was just wearing them weird yesterday. But they seem to doing better. So thank you for asking though. Oh, that's the way I do with all my headphones, though. Anytime I wear headphones like this, I always... Oh, on the ear? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought it said over the ear, but if they're over the ear, they're meant for smaller ears than mine. Or I just didn't pay attention. Now I'm curious. Now I'm curious if it said over the ear or not. I also need to see if I have anything arriving today. Oh, I do. Oh. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff I need to I need to go out and get. Yeah, now I'm curious as to what it said for the headphones. Let's see, I think that was a couple weeks ago that I ordered them, or last week. I didn't use them for a while. There we are. They do have a really good noise canceling though. Okay, it doesn't say. It doesn't say if it's over ear or on ear. It just says that they're super comfortable. Memory protein leather with skin-friendly, breathable feel. Okay. I mean, if they keep working okay, I'm cool. But yeah, I just didn't realize. My children's headphones. I mean, chorus victory. I wouldn't put it past myself, honestly. At least they're not there. Listen, if someone wants to have Hello Kitty headphones, let them. It's not my style. I'm not really that much of a Hello Kitty person, but look, if that's what brings you joy and happiness, wear those freaking Hello Kitty headphones. Absolutely. I am not going to stand in anyone's way of living their best life. They're definitely not child headphones. That much I can tell. I don't really know what color. Wear those freaking Hello Kitty headphones. Listen. Look, if I found an adorable pair of like a Gretzico headphones, I'd be wearing the crap out of them. You better believe. You better believe. So I will not. Let's see. No, not a smile, Astrid. We're not smiling here. Okay. Look enough like her. Sure. Why not? Why not? But Absolutely, but I was just saying, at least they're not Hello Kitty headphones, as in them being children's headphones, correct? Okay, bye, Glorious Victory! That was me earlier when that client messaged me, like, right before, like, right as soon as I was supposed to start stream. And I was like, listen, I got stuff to do, alright? That's typical, though. They always message me, like, either when I'm about ready to, like, go to bed. When I'm just sitting down to something else. Of course, I guess it's like a typical work complaint, though, right? Boss always comes and asks something of you, like, just when you're, like, when you don't want to work. You sit down to catch up on one project you've been waiting to catch up on, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, here's another project for you. And you're like, listen. You can take your project where the sun doesn't shine. Okay, what time is it? Okay, we got a couple more minutes. Well, I mean, we got a couple of panels done today. They're a little bit more difficult panels, though, so... I'm not mad. As I said, hopefully eventually I can get some of this other stuff taken care of that I have to do. I need to kind of get done for Mad Bird, and then one of these weeks I can like start working on it off stream. That way we can start getting them up, because I'm super excited, but I want to get like 7 or 8 in my backlog before I start posting. So I do want to see people's reactions. Alright, let's make this Coke, because I need to get a feel for... Where is he at on here? Clicks. Even worse, so there's bird dog supervisors, or that's what we called them in construction. Those bosses that don't work and just watch every little thing you're doing. Oh, yes. Yep. I had one of those. Not in construction, of course. But in, when I worked at the gift shop, I'm just noticing this light. It's like, I don't know. I'm not I like the color, but I think I'm getting a lot of like reflection right here. I don't like it. I don't like it. I might need to raise that one up a bit and see. Anyways, I had one of those working at the gift shop at the Capitol in West Virginia. I did not like. We did not get along. It was bad. It was not a good time. One of those were like, I'm pretty sure she could tell that I didn't care for her. So we just kind of tolerate each other. But then I go back later and it's like literally every time I went back and there's been another person like working there for whatever reason, because I didn't go back because, like, you know, it's a gift shop, so I go back and buy stuff here and there for like, especially like around the holidays. So like there was a whole year span in between like one visit and then another after I stopped working there, and or even a couple years actually once. And every time I would go, like the person that was working there with this manager would be like, I've heard all about, like, you know, like anytime I'm doing something, all I hear is, you know, well, Stephanie did it this way. That's all. And I'm just like, I don't understand, because, you know, and it would be suspicious if one of them said it, because then I'd be like, okay, well, you're talking about me and you're just trying to cover it up. I mean, I guess both of them could have been like that, but like, I don't know. I just thought it was weird. I was like, why? It seemed like all you did was complain about, like, how I did things. I didn't work, that I didn't, like, you know, like, she wouldn't say it to my face. She'd just say it, like, in passing conversation with people. Well, I try to keep them busy, but you know how workers are, or something like similar to that. And it's like, she was frustrating. Very, very two-faced. Of course, I really, there's been very limited times with me that I've had good manager experiences. I've just somehow just like picked up on some doozies. Every once in a while, there are a handful. But then usually there was another manager over top of them that was the worst. That, you know, that was not the best. So this is just how it is. You know, it doesn't have to be, but that's just all the experiences I've had. They either, you know, yeah. I mean, it's either there are issues, or they just don't do, you know. There's issues because they I don't know. Anyways, just issues. So. Alright, these are long sleeves, right? Yeah. Alright, I think his shoulder's a little shrugged here or something. All right, friends. I think we didn't get a lot accomplished, but I am super happy though with the well, let me do this. Let me cut out the line work there, because I think that's why I made it see-through earlier. I mean, why I hid that layer, because I didn't want yeah. And there's another layer too of pencil or something. Yeah. Let's take that out. And let me just make sure. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, but I am super happy with the panels that we got done here. That one, moving down to this one. Yeah. And then we're getting places. And they all won't be that complicated. Like the rest of them are a lot of like character shots. And not so much like big groups. A lot of scenery, except maybe that one will be a little bit rougher. That one will be a little bit rough. And then you start getting into scenery, which is what takes me a while. Yeah. I'm super excited. Okay, so let me save this, because I have to go and start doing some prep for tonight. And fix this light, because, yeah, something's off. I don't like it. Alright, friends. It's been a great time. I've had fun, even though it's been a little bit slow going. You are the best. Let's see. We have 8 viewers, so let's see if we can find someone to raid over to here. Let me just look and see who we have streaming. Let's see. We have quite a few art people, which is what I'm about. Let's see. Let's go over to... let me take a look at art really quick and just see. Oh, you too, Bear. This guy's doing some really pretty owl work. Yeah, let's Let's see here. You know, this person has 89 viewers, which is a little bit larger than what I usually rate over to. But the illustration is adorable, and I just love their layout. I love it. So let's write over to I'm gonna completely butcher this. Aloha Kamoi. Aloha Kamoi. Oh, and they're using Clip Studio Paint too. So that's really cool. So anyways, y'all are the best. I didn't go over the schedule, but we have a lot of stuff. You can check the schedule down below. Y'all are the greatest. Have a wonderful evening. Tune in for Forsaken later if you want to. All right. Bye.